So now to sew the button onto your crochet bag and to create the loop that will go around the button and fasten your bag. So I'm going to place my button in the centre with the equal distance between the button and each handle. And I've threaded my yarn needle with 2 strands of yarn, so it's in keeping with the style of my bag. And going through all 4 holes of the button, I'll do it twice. I think that's enough to secure the button. As you're doing this, check that your button's straight, check that it's feeling secure and that your stitches are tight enough. And yeah, that's what we'll continue doing. I keep a long tail at the back, so I'll use that tail to tie a knot once I've finished sewing on my button. So I'm going to tie 3 knots. Make sure it's very tight and feels secure. You could thread the yarn through your fabric as well as an extra measure of safety, security, but I'm choosing just to tie a knot 3 times quite tightly, and then I'm going to cut the ends. That's that. Now we're going to turn the bag over and we're going to create the loop that will go around the button. Now I've marked the stitch that's in the middle between the 2 handles. And I've marked up the stitch marker, but I'm now going to remove the stitch marker and I'm going to attach my yarn. But you're going to go around the post of the double crochet, like that. Attach your yarn securely, tightly, and we're going to create a chain. It's trial and error how long your chain will be depending on how far down you've positioned your button, how large your button is. I'm going to start with, I think, 15 chains and we'll see if it's a good fit. I'm going to take the hook off, I'm going to turn the bag around and I'm going to see if this chain is enough to go around my button securely and to be able to attach back where I attached it from the beginning. No, it's too short, so I'm going to do another few chains. As I said, it's just trial and error. Take the hook off, turn the bag around again. Let's see if this is long enough. It's too long. I've created too many chains extra. I'm going to take about another 2 chains off. I really needed to just do an extra chain for it to be long enough. So I'll take that 2nd chain off and let's have a look now. Yeah, that's fine. So there we go, turn the bag back to the back and we're going to do a slip stitch through the post of the stitch that you started your chain from. So through the post and do a slip stitch to secure the chain. Move the hook. Just before you cut your yarn, just make sure that you are happy with the length of that chain. I'm happy with the length of the chain. So I'm going to tie a knot, but I'm also going to weave in the ends this time. Bring it forward, going a bit off screen there. Just make sure it's neat and tidy. Just going to do it twice, the knot, because I'm going to weave in the ends, I said. Obviously you're going to weave the ends in on the inside of the bag, that's the outside of the bag, so thread my yarn needle, take the yarn through to the back, and thread the yarn ends in through the stitches on the inside of the bag, just as an extra security for your button loop. Happy with that. Cut off the ends. Fasten the button, and that's how you sew a button onto a crochet bag and to create a loop for that button. Thanks for watching.